And yet another Chinese brand enters the market. But this time it's a bit different. South Africa will be getting a new electric vehicle. It's a bit cheaper than the ones that are currently offered in South Africa, along the prices of the Mini Cooper SE. Me, on my side, I'm still on the fence when it comes to electric vehicles. I mean, at the end of the day, we do live in South Africa, and there's a few things you should consider before buying an electric vehicle. And here's the first culprit. I will not mention their name, but these ones are devils in disguise. One mention of their name and power gone. The second issue is around charging stations. There's around 300 charging stations in the country at the moment, which would mean not all places have charging stations. Not all provinces will have enough charging stations. So if you buy the car, you should check if the area around you does have charging stations or not. And I know some other people would say, well, you don't need those charging stations because you can install it at your home. Well, that is another issue. If you'll be charging at home, either you'll be using Eskom, which is not reliable, or you'll have to get solar panels. And we know how much solar panels cost in South Africa. That's not something we want to talk about. But the car has arrived, and in South Africa currently there's about 1,500 cars that are electric. So which means the market is still growing. Let's start with the design. The car itself doesn't look that bad. It looks like a mini SUV. It looks simple on the outside, nothing fancy, nothing rough, just fine. And that's about all I'll say about the exterior. Coming into the interior is where things get unusual. I think it has spaceship nyana vibes going on there. You can look at the gear lever, the door handles. I don't know how people feel about this, but me, I don't like it. Maybe because I'm biased, because I like cars that are simple. If you like this, maybe comment down below and let me know if this fits you or if you take a pass. I should mention that both of the variants come with a 12.8 touchscreen infotainment system, which can also swivel to portrait. Depending on how you like the screen, you can either make it portrait or landscape. That is a nice feature. Other stuff to mention, it comes with a wireless charging pad, 8-speaker sound system, multifunctional steering wheel, keyless entry, keyless start, electric adjustable front seats, and a whole lot more. Park assist, lane keeping warning, lane keeping assist, rear cross traffic alert, ABS, EBD, brake assist. I mean, it's an electric vehicle. It comes spec'd out with everything. And now for the performance. As I've mentioned before, the Auto 3 comes with two variants. One with a 50.1 kilowatt battery and the other one with a 60.4 kilowatt battery. So that will give you 320 kilometers on the first one and 420 kilometers on the second one. They both have 152 kilowatts and 310 newton meters of torque, meaning they can go from 0 to 100 in 7.3 seconds. And just for measure, this is how far the 50.1 kilowatt hour battery could take you without recharging. And this is how far the 60.4 kilowatt hour battery can take you without charging before it stops. And the last thing we have to talk about is costs. Let's take the first variant as an example. Its price is 768,000 Rand. Now, if you finance that over 72 months with no balloon payment, deposit of 10%, and at the current prime rate, you end up with 13,515. So now let's say you want to charge it. Currently, a kilowatt hour costs around 2 Rand 78 cents in South Africa. Multiply that by the capacity of the vehicle, which is 50.1, you get around 140 rands of electricity that you need to charge the vehicle. Now, I don't know about you, but that is a massive saving when it comes to fuel. Check in insurance for around 2,000. Then your total cost goes a little bit over 15,000, which is not that bad if you think about it. So what do you guys think? At this point in time, is it worth it to buy a vehicle which is electric in South Africa? Or you think you should wait a bit? One thing I'll say is that it's actually nice that we're getting more cars coming into South Africa that are electric. This will open more doors in infrastructure for charging. At least that's what we're hoping for. Anyway, that's been it. Tell me what you think about the car. Do you like it? Would you buy it? Would you go electric? Personally, I feel like it's a good move. But in the current situation that we are in South Africa, it's hard to commit to this one. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one.